Good morning and welcome to Bad Bat Hikes. Today's day 174, I want to say, and I am here at the Hostel of Maine about to get picked up to slack pack the Bigelows. And I would like everybody to look at my slack packing bag. It's pink and it's got horses all over it. This is like, here, let me show you. It's like the perfect slack packing bag. It's got two deep water bottle pockets. It's got loops for me to like put my cooler cloth and my Garmin. It has a chest strap. Doesn't have a hip belt, but who needs a hip belt when you're not carrying any weight? But look at it. This makes me so happy. All right, so Bourbon Batman should be here any minute to give us a ride up, and then we're gonna slack Sobo, so we'll be back here tonight, which is so exciting. And the skies are blue and beautiful, unlike yesterday where it dumped rain all day. Shock and surprise, it's raining in New England. So we're gonna have a good day doing the Bigelows. It's gonna be a lot, it's gonna be hard, but hopefully we get some good views. Let's get to the trail. Okay, we have made it back to trail. And thank you so much to Bourbon Batman for giving us a ride. And it's time to Bigelow. It starts out going up to Little Bigelow. So we're going to do the small climb first. And then we're going to hit two 4,000 peaks, which I did not realize is going to be our last 4,000 footers until Katahdin. So terrain's looking good so far, but it's almost 17 miles, and our shuttle to take us back to the hostel is at 6 o'clock. So we've got about 9 hours to do 16 miles, which is not a lot of time in this terrain. So we're gonna hope that the ups are kind and the downs are even kinder. So we can get there on time. Oh gracious, so I've got my pink horse slack pack on. I'm gonna put you back in there. I'm not sure how much footage I'm gonna get because I have to take my whole backpack off to get to you. Normally you just sit in my pocket so I can just pull out my camera whenever I want to. So we'll see how much I get. But I could stay like this all day. That would be swell. All right, let's Bigelow. Making progress up Little Bigelow. It is so hot. I am absolutely just like rain falling, sweat off my face. But it's taking everything in me not to just strip all of these berries off the bush. There are so many blueberries. There's so many, so I'm gonna grab a handful and enjoy them. They're so sweet and so good, and they are absolutely everywhere on Little Bigelow. So if you're here in late July, early August, plan some extra time for blueberry picking. This is so fun. Yum! Oh, those are so good. They're getting bigger and sweeter. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're everywhere. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, I have to keep walking. Otherwise, I'm going to be here all day eating blueberries. Okay, I had to stop and get out my camera. This is the biggest mushroom. Like, I don't know how to put it in perspective. Here's my hand. It is huge. It's like the size of a dinner plate. It's the most giant mushroom I've ever seen in my entire life, and I needed to share it with you. Like, perspective. Giant mushroom on Little Bigelow, or on the ridge, Little Bigelow Ridge, whatever I'm walking on. Mushroom. One down and one very major up later. We made it to my first Bigelow peak. Look at all that water. There it like the remains of a building, and I think that's the actual peak over there where the sign is. I am beat. I still have a long way to go. It is just so hot, but I'll take it. Yesterday when it was thunderstorming, I wouldn't have wanted to be up here. Look, looks like an airport down there. Oh, it is so humid you can see it. Oh, that's wild. Okay, staying on trail because Alpine is very fragile. Oh, let's get to the sign. Now we're here. Oh, Avy Peak, 4,088. Woo-woo! And now we're gonna dip down, go up to the other peak, and then down to the road. Oh, this is beautiful! And that wind feels so good. Oh, the water. Pretty. All right, onwards. And magically, I'm up on the other ridge. So you just saw me right there. I can see a hiker way in the distance up there by the sign. I went all the way down and all the way back up. And it looks like the peak is going to be around here, so you can't see behind you. But this is how far I've come. Oh, Katahdin's out there somewhere in the humidity haze. Because this is the last well, technically that, but I'm going backwards today. These are the last 4,000 foot peaks I'm gonna do until Mama K. I know I've said like, oh, it's crazy, it's insane, like we're so close like so many times, but it feels like my entire life has happened on this trail. I haven't stepped foot in Kentucky since the very beginning of February. Like the 3rd of February. Or the 2nd. When did I leave? The 2nd of February was the last time I was in Kentucky. And it's currently like the very end of July. That's crazy. That's crazy. But Mama K, wherever you are out there in the haze, I'm coming for ya with a little movie magic at the next peak. If only actually hiking were that easy. Oh, wow. This is pretty cool. You can see, I believe that's the Sugarloaf ski place. If not, it's another ski place. There's all kinds of cool things. So that's where we just came from. I think I dipped down just a wee bit and hop back up at another view. Whew, I'm going to be late, but that's okay. Better late than hurt to meet A.T. Gracie at the road. Oh gosh. So I've texted her, letting her know that I'm behind. Oh, look. Oh, butterfly. But I texted her, letting her know that I'm behind and that I'll be down just as soon as I can. But that doesn't mean rush. That doesn't mean rush. Better late than hurt. Oh gosh, I do need to stop for water though. I am OUT out. And there should be a source by the shelter that's coming up. So let me strap this back on, put you back in there, and rock on. We made it to the road, and we made it to Miss A.T. Gracie, our savior. Very, very late, and she very kindly waited for us because the Bigelows took forever. So thank you very much for waiting. And we've got our in a chair signing, but we have Gatorade. I'm so excited because I didn't bring any electrolytes. So, but we made it. All what, 17? Was that a 17? 16.5. 16.5 miles up and over the Bigelows. Next 4,000 footers gonna be Katahdin. That's just crazy. Oh, as I take my braids out. We'll chat. So we made it back to the hostel. Miss A.T. Gracie, such a sweetheart. She took us to the general store. And we had just enough time to order hot food from their grill. So they had chicken tenders, and they had gluten-free chicken tenders for Irish because their gluten-free, and it was just so good. So we made it back here. Ooh, my head's itchy. We made it back here. It's late, but that's okay. We did it. We did the Bigelows and lived to tell the tale. And apparently we're the only two in this bunk room. They have more than one bunk room here. So that's exciting. We can get up and get ready without having to worry about waking up others. So that's good. Oh dear. So tomorrow, it's weird. We're doing the same mileage-ish, but the terrain is like 50 times better. Well, actually about 50% better. We're doing less than half the up and down that we did today. So I'm very much looking forward to a more chill terrain day. The Bigelows weren't bad. They just took longer than I was expecting. And I am very appreciative to Miss A.T. Gracie for waiting for us. I was an hour and 20 minutes after when I said I was going to be there, which if anybody knows me in real life, you know how much I freak out when I'm late to things. So very anxious coming down that hill knowing I was going to be so late, but she is so nice and got us what we needed. It was incredible. We're so close to the end, y'all. We're so close to the end. Insane. So if you want to follow along on my AT journey, make sure to subscribe. I also have an Instagram account, but for now, happy trails.